Here they are, and look how big the pond they get to go into is. So this is the smallest aquarium that I could find on Amazon. Now over here, we gotta get something, one of these. Look how cool. Look at the amount of minnows I'm netting right now. What is going on, Cuffaros? Welcome back to another video here. Today, we have got this little aquarium, oh wait, lighting's bad, right there. I actually got this on Amazon the other day. As you can see, I was just shopping, scrolling down the fish tanks, and I found this little beaut, and I thought it was a hell of a lot smaller. I literally thought it was this big. I was trying to make like a world's smallest fish tank video, but hey, it came out actually okay. So I mean, very small, but still. Anyway, it came a different size. You get what you get, and you don't get it. Okay, I'm not even gonna finish that. I feel like I'm in kindergarten. We're at Walmart, and we're gonna go in and see what we can get for that tank. Rocks. And on the bottom of this fish tank, there's lights, so we can't get rocks like this because you won't be able to see the lighting through the bottom. So what we need are these, like pearls. See that? Aqua gems. That's exactly what we need. Now over here, we gotta get something, one of these. We always get these. Every time we do one of these videos, we always get something small. So the shipwreck's pretty cool, but it's really tiny, so I don't see how a shipwreck would be in it. I saw this earlier. Beware of sharks. I think this is the one we're gonna go with. Now, as you know, I used to do these videos a lot, and I've seen some comments lately. You should do one of the old videos that you used to do, and that's building these little tiny small aquariums. So I decided today's the day. We're just gonna throw it back a little bit and do an old school. I don't think I need anything else. Just these two things, real simple and easy, and of course the fish tank. Ooh, dechlorinator. I almost forget it every single time. Making sure, and yep, that's all we need.
Payment type.
All right, so we are gonna officially go home. We got all the goods, and we also got our fish tank here. You can click this button in the front right there, and eventually that'll turn those lights on that you see inside the aquarium. So we're gonna go home, but I'm excited to do this. This is the smallest aquarium that I could find on Amazon. Well, it looked small on the picture at least. There's probably smaller ones, but this is the smallest one I found. Let's get out of here. Struggles with the door. What's going on at the parents' house? We'll be here in next video too. And here it is. I came to this house actually to film this video because we have so much stuff we can access. We already got the rocks, we already got a plant. We do have a lot of projects going on at the new house though. We're gonna get the fence around the property, then start making enclosures and get these little guys, these little buggers and some goats out there. It's gonna be fun. Anyway, today's video is on this right here. Buying Amazon's smallest fish tank. Well, at least the one I found that was the smallest. And then this little light thing. There's 4 lights on each corner, and this is a little button you're gonna click to turn them on. See, boom. And what you needed in order to run those lights are 4 AA batteries right there. So just gonna pop that back on, and then boom, you'll have your lights. Coming from the bottom of the aquarium, it looks pretty cool too. Boom, look at that. Now you'll see why I didn't get those thick rocks that you couldn't see through. I got these instead of gems. Because once you spread them all out, watch this. Boom, you could see through the gem. I also got the beware of sharks right here. This is my little decor for the middle. Scoot everything over, shimmy that in there, and then get our lid, put the lid on, and just like that, in about 3 minutes, you have yourself an aquarium. Look at that. So dope. I like the shape of this aquarium too, which is pretty cool. This aquarium is actually being used as pretty much transportation in this video. Once again, disclaimer, I would not permanently keep any fish in something this small. No beta fish, nothing. I know it said beta fish on the front of this. Temporarily using as transportation. In this case, I'm putting minnows in here to bring over to my friend's pond. Like a 5-gallon bucket, this is a 1-gallon bucket. I just made it look pretty cool instead of just a bucket. You get me? So this right here, Canon, is where you're gonna get your minnows from. This cool little aquarium. Just gotta get our cichlids, and then we'll be set. Get half the cichlids out of here because there's a lot too many cichlids in this tank right now. As you can see, we could probably cut this in half. And the other half, I've got the bucket here. We're going to bring to Camp Cannon's. Camp Cannon has that massive rec pond, the huge one, and he's putting cichlids in it. So that's like living out in the wild. I'm gonna get half of these fish so I have a perfect amount in here for my mom and dad to keep. This is gonna be very easy to do too because see how they all ball up to eat food? I'm just gonna go and net like half. See this? See this? See this? Just like that. I probably got, how many? How many did I get in there? Like a dozen right there. And now there's like a perfect amount. See, and I left the front toast in there. Got a good amount of them out of here. And I'm heading to Kenan's house. By the way, stay tuned for tomorrow's upload too, because we got 2 days in a row for you. Tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, really, really cool video coming out for you. And yeah, just thought I'd mention it now so that you're ready for tomorrow. Here they are. And look how big the pond they get to go into is. So long. There's already like, I think he put like 50 cichlids in here. So they're just gonna go right along with those other 50, but this is absolutely insane. And it's like 6.5 feet deep down there. We're gonna get one of these at the new property eventually, but let's see if we could find any. Yeah, they're gone. I do need to fill our little aquarium up with some water real quick, so let's do that. Look how cool those look when they're in the water. It's insane, it looks like the ocean. Let's add our little shark thing in there. And there we are, crystal clear water. Put the lid on right here. And now let's net some minnows from one of these lakes out here on the back side of his property to put into here with this aquarium. By the way, we are now at Camp Kenon's. I've got the aquarium here. We're about to net our minnows. Kenon's wife, Kate, is inside. By the way, Kenon's not here. He's in Miami filming his video. So if you want to check out his channel's linked in the description. Shout out to Canon for letting me get rid of some of my cichlids and put them into his cichlid rec pond. They're gonna enjoy life in there for sure. I'm walking around this mud pond now. It's literally a mud pond and there's a ton of turtles that live in here. I got my 3 Malaysian box turtles from this pond. Here's one of them. This is actually a male, but there's a bunch of them in here. I got mine from here. These little footprints, and that's from the elongated tortoises right here. These guys just stay on the land and they're the ones that trim up all the greens around here. All these little greens. Look at this. This is what they eat. Over here you can actually see literally a tortoise bite mark right off the leaf. There's some more up here. If you go over here, there's even more of it. What the heck is that one? Check out this enclosure for tortoises. It's the end of the pond. And then right off the ledge. Now, if you're excited for me to get my rec pond, let me know in the comments down below. I want to hear what everyone's thinking, you know? So let's see if I can actually net some minnows out of here. Oh, it's really slippery. Oh my gosh. I slowly got to walk in to get out to the center where all the minnows are. You see all the minnows out in the center? Oh, that was one scoop and look how many I just got. So I got muddy hands, but what I do is pretty much this water is so dirty, these fish don't see you coming whatsoever. So what you do, you see these little marks on the surface. See these little marks? You get your net and you do this. You just run across the water like this. Hope you don't slip on a turtle or anything, but you go like that and then look how many. Look at the size of this minnow right here. Look at that. That's a monster. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna get my net and do that a few more times until that little tank behind me there is kind of loaded up. Look at this. Look at the amount of minnows I'm netting right now. That's one scoop, and look how many. I'm just gonna go like that, fold them over, dip them in. Every single one of them go into there. I think that's enough. We're only gonna make a run across there for them. Amazon's smallest aquarium with a bunch of feeder minnows in it. He actually breeds these minnows inside this pond and then he feeds fish around his camp with them. Running with the aquarium in one hand, coming across the lake here. Lake, I called it a lake. It is a lake pretty much. What I'm gonna do is pop the top off this beautiful aquarium, by the way. This thing is so cool looking. Now what I'm gonna do is just tilt the fish tank. Couldn't find the word there. And then just watch all the minnows just come out. Ready? Look at them all. Ready? So long, brothers. And now Canon, as he asked, has a lot of minnows in his pond. Look at them all. You can see them all just swimming away. And he already had some in here. I just added more for him. Make sure you didn't miss any. And yeah, got them all. Heading back home, got the little aquarium back there. It's super cool to make these types of videos again. And once again, a little goof. I'm actually filming this on my iPhone because yes, this thing is a piece of junk. Subscribe if you're new and you haven't done so already. After you hit that subscribe button, turn your post notifications on, and then you'll be notified every time I do upload. Today's positive comment shout out goes out, well, I'm using my phone, which is what I usually look on. Here it is. Brendan Cooper, your work at your parents' house is amazing. Well done for reaching a mill. I'm not the one that reached the mill, it's y'all. If you want to win a positive comment shout out, drop a positive comment down in the comments down below. And to be honest, that is officially all I've got.